Yes? My carriage is a safe... Where do you want to go? Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way? Climb and back, and we'll be off. I might have to stop and get myself a pint at Blackbriar Mead while I'm in Riften. It's worth the trip all by itself.
Still here.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to... for the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate. The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
I had another run-in with the Thieves' Guild.
Be careful, Neil. The Thieves' Guild has Maven Blackbriar at her back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
I know. I just don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
I've never seen Mjol this upset about anything. The city really gets...
Visitors like us are rare in this part of Skyrim. I've been adventuring My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsewhere. Many years ago I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, you see, Riften is my great beast to be slain. And my fortune comes from gratitude and trust. To call it a guild is ridiculous. They're the worst kind. Even the... What do you think? You know, I'm beginning to respect you. Since we share the same opinion of them, let me warn you that they're recruiting others to join their guild, and you should be cautious.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble? Yeah? Well, I got news. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some stranger sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. The Blackbriars have Riften in their... Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you. Only way you could have found one of those is by stealing it. Guess you'll fit in around. So what do you want to know? The only thing I heard is a rumor that a boy named Aventus He used to live here in Riften at the orphanage, on the other side of town, but I think he ran away. You kidding? My brother... I used to run with them myself, but if you want to get in on that action, find Brynjolf in the marketplace. Be seeing you around.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Shadro, last warning. Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem.
Huh? What do you want? I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I was able to work. I borrowed some gold. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her... You will? Oh, thank you. Yes, horses are my whole life. I hope to open my own stables one day, but I think it's going to take a lot longer than I expected.
People of Riften, heed my words.
Yeah.
The return of
What's
the
your problem?
dragons is not mere
I knew that.
coincidence.
Look,
This
this is
one of
really
the
simple.
signs.
I lent him
Signs
some
that Lady
gold.
Mara is displeased.
Don't know why you'd help him. You can tell Shadra his debt's been paid.
Never done
I
an
hope
honest day's work in his life.
And embrace the teachings of the handmaiden.
Still here.
Any luck with Sapphire? By the I don't know what to say. Look, I was saving this, but I wanted you to have it. I thought I might need it if Sapphire came for me, but I don't need it anymore.
Still here.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you're carrying, eh, lass? I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim of it honestly. It's all about the way they walk, what they're wearing. It's a dead giveaway. Oh, but that's where you're... Maybe you'd like a taste. I've got a bit of an and in my line of work, extra hand, simple. Once you have it, I want you to place it in branches. There's someone that wants... I'll be out in the market. Meet me then, if you've still got the stomach for it. Do you want me to hold... You're going to have... Then, when you have the ring, you pickpocket Branche and leave it behind.
Yes, Father.
I've got your bag.
Is someone there?
I'm right behind you.
reason you're walking around with an unsheathed weapon?
If you're looking for conversation, the flagon isn't the place. I need you to do me a favor,
You'd
Dirk.
better have coin to pay for your drinks.
Sure, son. You know
There's
I'm
no
good for
handouts here.
There's a new guard nosing around the meter.
Lot of old guys around.
Do something about it?
I don't really know.
Gladly.
Well,
Won't bother you
when you...
anymore, I
He's
promise.
holed up in the Ratway War. Crazy old coot from what I've heard. For that to stand out down here, he must really be off his nut.
Still
Aye.
here.
Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna
I
be
have no
trouble.
business with you.
Yeah?
Is someone there? There's the Blades agent. Too easy.
Desmond could not elude us, fool.
Lord Beast. Both your life and land are now forfeit.
Still here.
Inkpot? No.
Go away!
Come here, come here, come here, come here.
What? No, that's not me. I'm not Esbern. I don't know what you're talking about. Delphine? How do you... So you finally found her? And she led you to me? And here I am, caught like a rat in a trap. So, Delphine keeps up? You'd better come in and tell me how you found me, and what you want.
I'm warning you. Back off.
This'll just take a moment. This one always starts. There we go. Only a couple more.
I'm right behind you.
There we are. Come in, come in. Make yourself at home. That's better. Now we can talk. So, I thought she'd have realized it's hopeless by now. Haven't you figured? Alduin has written the dragon from the dawn of time. No one can escape his hunger. Here, I tried to tell them. They wouldn't listen. Fools. It's all come true. All I could do was... Oh yes. Only a dragon. It seems that the gods have grown tired of us. They've left us to our fate as the... What? You are... Then there is... We must go. Quickly now. So, but give me just a moment. I must gather a few things. We should keep moving. I'll need... No useless trash. Where'd I put my annotated annuad?
Yes. Book. Yes. Bucket. Yes. Inkpot.
One moment. I know time is of the essence. Mustn't leave secrets for the Thalmor. There's one more I must bring. Well, I guess that's good enough. Let's be off.
Bucket. Knife. Book. Inkpot. Stone. No.
Come here, come here, come here, come here.
Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna be trouble.
Huh. I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor... I assumed you were here. So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your... Indeed. It is no small thing to submit yourself to the flesh sculptor's knife.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you. But don't get on my bad side.
Delphine.
It's good to see you too, Esbern. It's been too long, old friend. Too long. Well, then. You made it safe and sound. Good. Come on, I have a place we can talk. Orgnar, hold down the bar for a minute, will you?
Yeah, sure.
This way.
Still here.
Now then, I assume you know about...
Oh yes, Dragonborn. Indeed, yes. Oh, this changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose. We must locate. Let me show you. I know I had it here somewhere.
Esbern, what?
Give me just a moment. Here it is. Come, let me show you. You see, right here, Skyhaven Temple. Constructed around one of the main Akaviri military camps in the Reach during their conquest of Skyrim.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Shh! This is where they built Aldrin's Wall, to set down in stone all their accumulated dragon lore. A hedge against the forgetfulness of centuries. A wise and foresighted policy. In the event, despite the far-reaching fame of Aldrin's Wall at the time, one of the wonders of the ancient world, its location was lost.
Esbern, what are you getting at?
You mean, you don't mean to say you haven't heard of Aldrin's Wall? Either of you?
Let's pretend we haven't. What's Alduin's Wall, and what does it have to do with stopping the dragons?
Alduin's Wall was where the ancient blades recorded all they knew of Alduin and his return. Part history, part prophecy. His location has been lost for centuries, but I have found it again. Not lost, you see, just forgotten. The Blades archives held so many secrets. I was only able to save a few scraps.
So you think that Alduin's Wall will tell us how to defeat Alduin?
Well, yes. But there's no guarantee, of course.
Skyhaven Temple it is, then. I knew you'd have something for us, Esbern. I know the area of the Reach that Esbern's talking about, near what's now known as Karthspire. We can meet you there, or all travel together. Your call. Your call. Don't worry, I'll get Esbern there in one piece. We'll wait for you near Karthspire. Good luck.
Carriages to all the cities in Sky. Where do you want to go? Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Hope you're not getting too wet back there.
You've come to Dawnstar at a strange time, friend. Seems everyone in the town is having nightmares.
Tools, wares, and weapons, all for
Need
sale
a ride?
at fair prices.
Where do you want to go? Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way? My carriage is the safest way to... Where do you want to go? Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way? Hmm? Where do you want to go? Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
Come and see what goods I have.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
I've got your back. Still here. Let's keep going then.
Capital the All March hold. Not quite in the same league as Solitude or White Run, but a nice enough place for like swamps.
I've got your back. I've got your back.
Carriages to all the cities in Skyrim. Where do you want to go? Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red, who came riding to right run from old Rorikstead.
I want you sellswords out of my mind.
Watch your tongue, native. We'll leave when we're sure there's no Forsworn here.
Oh, and when would that be, I wonder? Will I sell my land
I've
to
been
the
sent by
Silverbloods?
Silverbloods. The Silverbloods have made you a very generous offer for this pile of dirt.
Come along, no more stops. We need to find our way to Solitude.
Why are we even going to a wedding at this far-flung end of the Empire, anyway?
I told you, it's the wedding of Victoria and Jim.
should have come here. Warning you. Back up. Hey!
I'll gladly kill you myself.
I'll see you.
This is the end for you.
You'll die this day, dragon.
Let's keep moving. Lead on to Skyrim Temple.
Here's the Blood Seal, another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn. Look
Try
here.
dripping blood on
You see how
the
the ancient blades revered we would Cyrodiil? This whole place appears to be a shrine to Raymond. He ended the Akaviri invasion under mysterious circumstances.
Esbern's probably right. Try using your blood on the carved seal on the floor.
After the so-called Battle of Pale Pass, the Akaviri went into his service. This was the foundation stone of the Second Empire.
If you need help drawing some blood, let me know. It's coming to life. You did it. After you, Dragon. You should have the honor of being the first.
Second era Akaviri sculpture, I believe. Yes, yes. Let's see what we have. Isn't it amazing? Ah, thank you. Excellent. Now, look. Here is Alduin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the Dragon Cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlords, the legendary Dragon War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the war. You see, here is fallen from the sky. The Nord Toms, masters of the voice, were arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Ah, patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in animal, mythic symbolism. Yes, yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout, but there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh, yes. Presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all the news of Alduin.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it. You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it's right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri, the Blades. You see their distinctive long swords. Now they need their ancient mission fulfilled as the last Dragonborn contends with the threat at the end of time. Are you paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something of our own history.
Retrieved the horn of Jorgen Windcombe. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn. You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting. With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely.
Still here.
Wolfgar will now gift you with his knowledge. You have completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you.
I've got your
Stand
back.
between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready. Meis nu ishmi tovadebrom daman da rock. Dovahkiin, You have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you. Sky, where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades. They have always sought to turn... Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used. Have you considered that Alduin was not those who overthrew? If the world is meant to end, so be it. No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom. Dragonborn, wait. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotion. The decision whether or not to help you. No. It is called Dragonrend. But we do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the loss. It was created by those who had lived. Their whole lives were consumed. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question. If he so chooses. You weren't ready, but thanks to the Blades, you now have questions that only Paarthurnax can answer. He lives in seclusion. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great... Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
Still here.
The path to Paarthurnax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way. Look. To my understanding of the Skyrim. This is your... final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. a time. The path to Parthenax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly.
Look! 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 Look!
Dremyolok, greetings, Wunderneek. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain? Yes, Vaza. You speak true, Dovahkiin. Forgive me. It has been long since I held Tinvak with a stranger. I gave in to the temptation to prolong our speech. Drem. Patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove.
I've got your back.
By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. I have spoken. The Rotmulag waits. A gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as the Dove do. You can do. Meet me not as mortal, but as Dova. Ah, yes, Sosedo Vrostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor, mortal. Even for one of Dovasos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me? I have You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. Alduin Comet Tid. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you... Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as... Some would say that all things must end. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa? Lean Vokin? Would you stop the next... Paz? A fair answer. Oh, Fus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. We'll say those who try to... But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monaven, what you name Throat of the World? Drem, patient. This is the most sacred mountain in Skyrim. So here, the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice, brought Alduin. Yes and no. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to... It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. Not intention. Unfortunately, some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that... It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwala. The Kele, Elder Scrolls, as you name them, they have often been... But this is only a small part of their power. Zofa Suri, Tid Krent. Time was shattered. If you brought that Kel, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. Crosis, no. You are likely better informed. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way. Drem Yolok, greetings. But no, I meditate on the Rotmulag. Knowing, contemplate the meaning of a... Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? In your tongue, the word... That is the true meaning. Think of this as the fire builds in your sum, in your breath. Sum Arkmo, which calls to you, Dovahkiin. Fade in your tongue. Ponder the meaning. That is fine. Let that meaning fill you. Which calls to you, Dovahkiin. It is called force in your... Think of the way... That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Which calls to you, Dovahkiin. Fu... in you. That is... Think of this as the fire builds in your sum. Your... Ah, you're back. I hope you've made some progress. Ah, indeed. There's a pretty puzzle.
Perhaps the College of Winterhold. What learning there is. One of the mages there may be able to put you on the trail of this Elder Scroll.
Do you ever think about them?
I've got your
Esbern?
back.
The others?
The other blades. No, best not to think.
Your
But
back.